What's going on, WWE fans? You're watching The Ring Report, where the wrestling never stops. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's break it down. Survivor Series ended in chaos as the cage smoke cleared and the WWE Universe was left staring at a mysterious figure who sprinted in, struck CM Punk with a curb stomp, and disappeared just as quickly. For days, the wrestling world speculated, theories multiplied, and social media exploded with debate. Who was behind the mask? Then in a moment that sent timelines into a frenzy, Roman Reigns stepped forward and revealed a name that shocked fans across the board: Jon Moxley. Tonight, we break down that reveal, what it means for Punk, how it reshapes Roman's strategy, and why this could be one of the most intriguing storylines WWE has crafted in months. The Mystery Attacker, setting the scene. Survivor Series War Games was an all-out battle. Bodies collided, the cage shook, and every competitor's reputation was on the line. Mid-match, a masked attacker climbed into the structure and delivered a super kick and curb stomp that left CM Punk down for the count. This interference paved the way for Braun Breaker to secure the pin and give Team Vision a controversial victory. Immediately, footage flooded social media as fans and pundits attempted to identify the culprit, sparking debates across wrestling forums, YouTube channels, and social media timelines. Names like Seth Rollins and Austin Theory were thrown around, but the possibility of Jon Moxley returning quickly became a fan-favorite theory, thanks to his no-rules persona and history with WWE. The aftermath, rumors, and reactions. In the days following the event, speculation ran wild. Clips were analyzed frame by frame, shadow comparisons were made, and discussions ran hot across every platform. While mainstream wrestling outlets cautiously reported that the attacker remained officially unidentified, viral content and social media feeds presented Moxley as the likely culprit. The mystery fueled excitement, engagement, and heated debates, showing just how effective a well-timed reveal, or the possibility of one, can be for maintaining audience interest and anticipation in modern wrestling storytelling. Roman Reigns reveal, timing and impact. Fast forward to the following Raw, where Roman Reigns, ever the master of timing, stepped up to break the story, at least according to viral clips circulating online. Multiple sources captured his controlled, measured delivery as he revealed Jon Moxley as the attacker and hinted at an alignment between Moxley and Reigns backstage. The cinematic style of the reveal, slow pans, close-ups on Roman's face, and deliberate pacing contrasted sharply with the chaos of the War Games match and amplified the drama of the moment. Reigns' involvement added layers to his character, positioning him as someone willing to leverage external talent to achieve his goals, blurring lines between strategy and morality. Why Jon Moxley works in this storyline. Jon Moxley is the perfect addition to this narrative. Known for his unpredictability, brawling style, and no-rules persona from his AEW tenure, he brings instant tension to any storyline. His history of chaos and intensity fits seamlessly into Roman's carefully controlled dominance, creating a dynamic where a controlled strategist is paired with a volatile enforcer. Moxley doesn't rely on promos or storytelling the Reign. His presence and physicality speak for themselves. For Punk, a wrestler who thrives on individuality and moral high ground, this sets up a compelling conflict with someone who embodies raw unpredictability, promising visceral, high-stakes encounters that keep fans on the edge of their seats. CM Punk's position, from momentum to opportunity. For CM Punk, the attack derailed his narrative momentum at Survivor Series, leaving him wounded, both physically and storyline-wise. If Jon Moxley is indeed the masked attacker, Punk now faces a personal adversary who operates outside traditional wrestling rules, a perfect setup for a revenge arc. This opens the door for intense matchups, brutal brawls, and emotionally charged promos, allowing Punk to channel his frustration into a long-term storyline with high stakes. The moral clarity of Punk's position against Moxley's chaos provides a natural storytelling contrast that can drive engagement, ticket sales, and viewership over the coming weeks and pay-per-views. Roman Reigns, strategist or puppet master? Roman's character gains intriguing depth from his involvement in this storyline. If he orchestrated Moxley's interference, it positions him as a strategist willing to utilize external forces to maintain dominance. This shades his character in moral ambiguity. He's no longer simply the tribal chief commanding loyalty. He's a calculated manipulator, using tactics that go beyond pure physicality. This provides rich narrative opportunities for promos and confrontations, where Roman can justify his methods with results rather than traditional morality, creating layers of intrigue that resonate with both casual viewers and hardcore fans. Promos and storytelling opportunities. The post-Survivor Series landscape offers a wealth of promotional opportunities. Punk's promos can be a mix of righteous anger and personal stakes, emphasizing betrayal and the desire for revenge. Roman can play the measured strategist, justifying his decisions and maintaining control while demonstrating calculated power. Moxley's appearances, limited in dialogue but heavy in physical presence, reinforce his threat level and unpredictability. This combination creates short, intense segments that carry social media buzz, encourage viral reaction videos, and keep audiences invested week after week. Match possibilities, building toward a climax. This storyline opens the door for a variety of match types that fit both characters' styles. Punk could face Moxley in no disqualification, street fight, or falls count anywhere matches, allowing for visceral, high-stakes encounters. Longer-term storytelling might see Roman and Punk collide over philosophy and dominance rather than championship gold, adding layers to the rivalry. The ultimate payoff could be a climactic encounter where Punk seeks redemption, Moxley's unpredictability tests him, and Roman's strategic interference either succeeds or backfires, creating an emotionally satisfying conclusion that balances chaos with narrative payoff. Fan reaction and storytelling. Balance big reveals like this always divide audiences. Some fans love the shock factor and the unpredictability, while others question whether the twist was earned. The key for creative is to ensure that Punk gets meaningful victories, Roman's motives are fully explored, and Moxley's involvement has narrative consequences. If handled properly, the majority of fans will embrace the storyline, engaging with promos, matches, and social media discussion. If the angle feels like a cheap swerve, backlash will be swift. Balancing fan expectations with creative storytelling is essential to maintaining credibility while delivering drama and excitement. Conclusion: the road ahead. This post-Survivor Series storyline is shaping up to be one of WWE's most compelling in months. With CM Punk seeking revenge, Roman Reigns strategically navigating chaos, and Jon Moxley as the unpredictable enforcer, the potential for high-stakes matches, intense promos, and cinematic storytelling is enormous. By combining character depth, moral ambiguity, and physical spectacle, WWE has the opportunity to craft a memorable arc that engages fans both inside the arena and online. As weeks unfold, audiences will be watching closely, analyzing every move, and anticipating how this tangled web of alliances, betrayals, and personal stakes will ultimately resolve.